everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Morgan and this is Makeup by Morgan, and today I have another video for you. So this one is not exactly Halloween related, but as of the 22nd it is officially Scorpio season and I am a Scorpio. In fact, on the day that this comes out, because I'm pre-recording it, it will be my birthday. So I'm turning 20 this year. I'm very excited. Obviously, it kind of sucks to have a birthday in quarantine, but hopefully it will still be a fun day. But everyone, please wear your fucking masks and stay home so that for my 21st birthday, I will not still be in quarantine. Starting off, I am using my regular concealer, which is the Revlon Candid Concealer in the shade Light Pale. And I will be blending that using my Beauty 360 makeup sponge. Now I'll be setting my concealer using my Maybelline Superstay Powder, and I'm taking a large fluffy brush to go all over my face. And then I also have this smaller fluffy brush that I'll use to go just over the places that I put my concealer. Now on my fluffy Sonia Kashuk brush, I'll be taking the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in the shade To Get to Brazil. To contour, I'll be taking the shade Lazarus from the Kat Von D Shade and Light eyeshadow palette, and I will be taking that on this face angled brush. Now with this smaller eyeshadow angled brush, I will be taking the same shade on my nose. For blush, I'm going to be taking this Nicole Miller Glow Getter palette, and I'm going to be taking this bottom corner shade. I'm taking this on my Nightmare Before Christmas brush, and I'm going to be going pretty lightly with it because it is pretty dark, but it also goes with the red theme that I'm going for. And then for highlight, I'm taking this wand brush and I'm going to be using the shade Pink Heart from the Anastasia Moonchild Glow Kit. For eyebrows, I'll be using the Maybelline Tattoo Studio. Okay, for eyes, I'm going to be starting by using the Bailey Madison palette from Alien Cosmetics, and you can use the code Morgan Crowley to get 10% off of your Alien Cosmetics purchase. So I'm going to be taking the shade Witch City, and I'm going to take that on this flat wand brush to go all over my lid. Okay, so I put that on my lid and then I also brought it into a little bit of a wing shape. Now I'm going to be going back into the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to be taking the shade Lucius, and I am taking that on another wand brush. This one is fluffy, but it's still pretty compact, so I'm going to be taking that to blend out the line. Okay, now I'm going to be going into the Kat Von D Saint and Sinner palette, and I'm going to be taking the shade Stigmata, and I'm taking that on my finger and going on my lid, and then I will also take a smaller flat brush to go just on the wing part. Okay, now with this same small flat wand brush, I'm going into the Anastasia Jacqueline palette, and I'm taking this darker red shimmer shade, and I'm putting that just on the winged portion. Going into the Anastasia Sultry palette, I'm going to be taking the shade Steampunk, and I'm going to be taking that on my finger and going on the center-ish to like inner portion of my lid. Okay, taking this smaller brush, I'm going back into the Bailey Madison palette, and I'm going to be taking the first shade that I used, Witch City, and I'm putting that on my lower lash line. Okay, and now with the other side of this brush, I'm going to be taking the shade Cider Donut and putting that on my inner corner. Okay, so I put that shade both on my inner corner and brow bone, and then I'm also going to take a tiny bit of the shade Glistening from the Soft Glam Anastasia palette, and I'm just putting that on my inner corner. Okay, so now where I put the shade Steampunk, I'm going to be going back into the Sultry palette, and I'm taking a little bit of the shade Teak. Okay, and now I'm just going to go back into the shade Lucius to blend everything out. For eyeliner, I'm starting on my tight line by using the Wet n Wild Kohl liner in the shade Baby's Got Black. And for my waterline, I'm using the shade Calling Your Buff. And now I'll be doing a winged liner using my Wet n Wild H2O Proof liquid liner in the shade Black. Okay, so now at the end of each wing, I'm going to be drawing the little Scorpio symbol. So for that, I'm going to go back into the Wet n Wild Kohl pencil to get a nice precise line. Hopefully this turns out okay, since I have to do it backwards in the mirror, otherwise I'll end up like Karen and Mean Girls. Okay, so here's how the eyeliner turned out. I wish I had a liquid liner to do this with, but the one that I used to do the wane is getting kind of dried out, so I didn't think it would work too well. But I think it still turned out okay, so I'm happy with it. So now I'm going to be using these magnetic lashes from the Urban Lash. And now I'll be using the Tarte Lights Camera lashes to blend my natural lashes with the falsies. And now to complete the look with lipstick, I will be using the Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Heathers, which is named after one of my favorite movies. Okay, so the lipstick completes the look. Here it is finished. And I will also zoom in. Okay, so that completes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. And I hope everyone has a happy Scorpio season. Thank you, and I will see you in my next video.